Hey, can you believe all of these virtual online calls? Man, I am zoomed out. What about you? Well, we're going to talk about it when we get back. I'm CLM II for Style with Power, the channel that helps empower men through style. Okay. Hey, well, happy Monday, and we hope everyone out there had a great weekend. Listen, Zoom has taken over the virtual online platform. Remember years ago it used to be Skype? How many of you remember Skype? Well, Zoom has now cornered that market, and it's because they have a great platform. I mean, it's nice and simple, it's easy to maneuver. All of these other ones that we've used, Skype and Google and WebEx and Teams, they all have great platforms, but Zoom seems to be the easiest to maneuver, and we all are on Zoom. So now Zoom is the word. No matter what virtual online platform you're using, it's all called Zoom, And let me just say this. If you're into videos that talks about style, that talks about fashion, that talks about empowerment, and that talks about mindset, well, this is the channel for you. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you'll know every time we upload a video. And if you're watching this on Facebook, give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. I really can use your help. I mean, Zoom has taken over our lives, and I heard someone make a fantastic quote. The quote of 2020 is, "You're on mute. You're on mute. We can't hear you." And that's definitely the quote, because we've heard that so many times. But what we're going to talk about today is Zoom etiquette, or virtual online etiquette. And we have some funny videos because we've all seen it. We've all seen the craziness. So let's start off with, what about those Zoom calls where the individual have forgotten to turn off their camera? Let's take a look.
It really depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession. And in reality, I've heard that social work kind of has very high standards and like good standards in terms of things, and that oftentimes people of other professions don't have. Yeah.
Hold on.
What happened?
I saw nothing.
Oh my God.
Poor Jennifer.
Goodbye. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
See you guys.
Tony!
Can you hear us?
Tony!
Oh no! Don't. Jen, call him. Oh my gosh! Hold on, I'm gonna text a couple pictures of that. Oh. Oh boy.
What's up?
Tony, I can see you.
We can all see you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So I was telling everyone that I'm standing on the Empire State Building on this ledge, and if I just
Jeff, oh my God, did he fall? Jeff, did you fall?
Jeff, oh my God, did he fall?
Was that crazy or what? I mean, people are just insane. They don't even remember they got the camera off. they're walking around, they're scratching and doing all type of craziness. It's just funny. Hey, but what about those videos or those Zoom calls where people are just talking inappropriately? They're screaming out inappropriately. Let's take a look.
Miss, would you be able to post chapter 9 and chapter 10 as well, if I could maybe try to get ahead?
Yeah, I can do that.
Nee, will you put the dishes in the dishwasher, please?
Shut the fuck up! I'm in a class! I'm in a class! Put them in the dishwasher!
I'm sorry, see, I didn't know you were in class.
Sorry, miss, yeah. Sorry about that.
And that is, if you will take your cursor.
This guy rolling a blunt in class on this camera. He's rolling a blunt in class on our camera.
In that toolbar, you will see the camera.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You guys, can you mute yourself?
The last fucking prick flirting with other bitches during class. Yeah, whatever.
Guys, we can hear your conversation and we don't want to. So
You can go hang out with Callista like you're doing class every day.
I don't know about
When did you add her on social media?
Fucking literally 5 years ago, Natalia, before I ever knew you'd done that.
Hey, Natalia.
Oh, I wish I never met you.
Hey, Natalia. Natalia, can you mute yourself?
Work to the individual provinces WCBs. So there's a couple forms that you're going to need to fill out, and when you do that,
Were you just in the bathroom?
What
are you doing?
No.
What are you doing? Were you just in the bathroom?
No. What? Never. What?
We're in the middle of a pandemic, Terry. Wash your hands.
Ya quedó, ya solamente tenemos que registrar autonomía curricular y el área socioemocional de los niños, porque esa parte no está quedando bien. Perdón.
A sense of relaxation, well-being, and calm. So starting just quickly by breathing in and breathing out. And it's really challenging, I know, with children home from school and working from home, but just trying to just keep all of those distractions out of the way.
Yeah, we've seen and heard, people say some inappropriate things, and they've done some inappropriate things on camera. What can you say? And one thing that the virtual online space has shown us is that, one, it's shown us that a lot of people don't have patience, because the way the system works is that when one person talks, the other person is kind of muted out, and when two people are talking at the same time, their microphones go down and you can't really understand them. So really, you really have to have patience. So you learn who doesn't have patience out there, who wants to talk over people, who wants to get their point across and don't want to listen, right? It's just incredible. And it also has taught us that some people are just not paying attention. They just don't care. They're distracted. They got other things going on. Other individuals have, chaos in the household. It's just craziness that's going on around them. It's been something else. But you know what? There is certain protocols and certain etiquettes. And instead of me telling you what those are, of course, I went online and I found a great video. I think it's an outstanding video on proper video conferencing etiquette. So we're going to take a look at this and we'll be right back.
Hello, my name's William Hanson. I'm an Executive Director of the English Manor, and quite a few of us are going to be working from home for the foreseeable future. So it's a good time for us to revise our video conference etiquette. Now, this shot here that you're seeing is pretty good. Fairly boring background, I'm well lit, the angle's good, and the sound and the connection is spot on. That's what you want to aim for. We don't want something too distracting in the background, otherwise the person on the conference is going to start thinking, oh, I like that sofa, I think I've got that cookery book, and they're not going to focus on what you are saying. So keep it as neutral and as dull as possible. They should be focusing on your face, nothing else. Now we know what to do, let's have a look at some of the mistakes that people make when they video conference from home. And that's the sort of thing that we need to yeah, Diana, are you still there? Diana? Yeah, I can see you. Hello? The angle is critical. We don't want to see the top of your head. We need the lens of the camera pointing directly at your eyes. We've all had computers, phones, laptops and devices with cameras built into them for the last 10 or more years. Why have we still not got this correct? Lighting is key. Please test it in advance. Don't sit there in shadow, otherwise you'll end up looking like an anonymous whistleblower on the news. I can take a look at it and maybe in a couple of days send it back to you if that's alright. Would Friday be a reasonable deadline? Hello? Oh, I'll come and see you in a moment. Off you go. Good boy. You might love your pet, but the person you're speaking to can't see them, can't enjoy stroking them, and it's taking up a bit of their time. It's not good. Has your home got doors? I suggest you shut the door into the room where you're speaking to the person before you start. Yeah. Oh, I mean, absolutely. Completely agree. What? As much as I'm all about dressing to impress, nobody, not even me, works from home in a suit. This is too much. This is too little. Now we should know what to do and what not to do when we video conference from home. I hope you stay safe and healthy.
Well, there you have it. That's a great video. I definitely agree with that. You know, you got individuals out here who are overdressed sometimes because, you know, we're all at home. And one thing that you will see is that I don't believe in underdressing. I believe that, you know, you need to be your authentic self. And this is a show about fashion and style. So I believe that we should always look our best when we're on camera, especially now that we're in the virtual world. And some people just look a mess. They just look a mess out there, and it's terrible. I mean, I've seen all type of things. And our students, our college and high school students, they're at home and they're just like, hey, I don't care. They rolling out of bed and they're trying to do work and getting on virtual calls. And they're looking a mess out there. But one of the things that I try to do is to try to give them tips on how they can look their best. So I thought that was a great video. Has some great tips. And, you know, I hope you out there, if you're one of those individuals, you need to, you know, definitely adhere to the video conferencing etiquette, because that will definitely take you a long way. And I guess last but not least, hey, listen, we're actually are going to eventually have a new president. I know this process is taking such a long time, and it doesn't seem like the transition is going to happen, but the transition will happen. So we have to be patient. But I know that story in itself is just, you know, getting us really tired. One, we got the pandemic that has really got us tired, but we must stay strong and must get through this. So wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your hands, and don't be around a lot of people in close areas. All right, we need to definitely listen to the CDC because the epidemic is getting higher. So we want to bring that down. A vaccine is coming, hopefully by the new year. We're already in the middle of November, so we're only talking about another month and a half where the vaccine will be coming and things will start to loosen up. So we're looking forward to a great 2021. And, you know, we just have to be patient because if we don't be patient, we will get crazy. And we don't want that to happen. in the long run, this is just a short amount of time in our life and in the world's life that we have to deal with this stuff. So let's stay strong, let's stay patient, and I will see you next week.